Hey guys, FergaTroid here, and while we're in this, transition between videos, we're trying to get new videos up, like our Injustice unboxing. I thought I might carry over the time by just doing a quick little gameplay, and I'll probably use I'm not sure which gameplay I'll use, but I want to talk about the Ratchet and Clank franchise, and really, they, they, they hit the peak so far. They've hit the peak at 2009. Then we had All for One, and then Q4, so Full Frontal Assault. You'll see my reviews for Full Frontal Assault and All for One later, but I did enjoy them for what they were, but I just want another fully fledged Ratchet and Clank game like a crack in time. I want it massive, and yeah, I just want something like a crack in time on the next generation platforms. And I think Sony have got a really big marketing exploit, you might say, with Ratchet and Clank, because in 2015 we have a movie, and that movie should come alongside a game and possibly a collection of some other Ratchet and Clank past titles. But it definitely should be released alongside, rather, a Ratchet and Clank Next Generation title. And yeah, that's really what I wanted to talk about, because Insomniac, they've really been flip-flopping between, oh, we're gonna develop games for EA, oh no, we're just gonna develop the games we want to buy for to make for EA. And I was really worried that when I saw the Sunset Overdrive, I saw Microsoft Studios and Insomniac, and I was like, no, they are not going to Microsoft. I will not buy a PS4 if that happens. I probably will, but um, yeah, that's pretty what. But A Crack in Time was like the best in the series. If you want to argue with me, go ahead. I'll argue back with you in the comments. As much as I like Up Your Arsenal, I gave that game a 9.8. Even though it is the second best game in the franchise, that 9.8 is for nostalgia, and looking back now, when I was reviewing A Crack in Time, it was worth more of a 9. No, it was worth higher than a 9, I should say, because I did give it a 9. So the Ratchet like Up Your Asshole personally was out of nostalgia, but the best game in the Ratchet and Clank franchise is definitely A Crack in Time. I can tell you that much. So I really want there to be a new Ratchet and Clank game, and in January we got a leak from Wikipedia along with a bunch of other Sony-related games. We got Psychic Thieves Be Forever, but we got Ratchet and Clank Universe exclusively for the PS4, which made me wonder, Ratchet and Clank Universe. Imagine that. Imagine all the characters coming up and expanding on A Crack in Time with your free roaming ship gameplay, and having a whole galaxy or just a massive environment filled with tons of planets. Maybe even an MMO. I mean, Universe doesn't really sound like A Crack in Time or All for One or Up Your Arsenal or Going Commando. Universe means like maybe an RPG. I don't know, but it sounded pretty badass. And the release date slanted on that. This is again a leak and a rumor, but 2014. So that would be an ideal time to release it, with the movie coming in 2015. Yep. So, and I don't want to see this franchise being swept under the carpet like Jak and Daxter. And as much as I like Jak and Daxter, you're not gonna get a new game. Naughty Dog, they sort of say, oh, we might go back to it. We just might, but we're trying to get The Last of Us, and now we're doing probably Uncharted 4. We're doing, just say you're not making Jak 4, Naughty Dog. I know this is going off topic, but it's just really annoying, frustrating for the Jak fans when they just keep whimpering on the idea. And, you know, they posted some ideas, and I'm not going to go through the entire list, but some of them like were like getting rid of Daxter and having a new movement system. Like, the new movement system I think would be based entirely off Uncharted. And it makes me wonder, oh no, Naughty Dog even qualified to make another Jak and Daxter game. I think I've rambled on long enough. But my main message is, I want a new Ratchet and Clank game and a new Sly game. Not really a Sly game, but I would hope Zanzara would be making a new Sly game. Probably not too, I'm not expecting it in the first 2 or 3 years, because they just released the PS3 and they got that going in like 4 years. So yeah, I just want a new Ratchet and Clank universe, or whatever they're gonna call it, just a new Ratchet and Clank game on the PS4 that isn't a cop out like Q-Force, but it's not a completely new direction like All for One. And please don't change the art style back to the kind of realism, not really realism, but less cartoon. I just don't like the art style of All for One and Q-Force. They just don't appeal to me. I would have liked the more realistic, but still stylized version of Ratchet and Clank, as we saw in Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. Gameplay should remain tried and true. And I also think in Q-Force, the hover boots, they just lack power, and they might be as fast as the ones in Crack in Time. I don't know, but they just don't feel as fast. They feel weightless. So, see you guys. I'm really going this time. See ya. God, my voice sounded really high there.